Hey guys, welcome to earGROUND Live, back again with a new face as usual. And today we have Melissa.
Yay!
Hi Melissa.
Hi.
What's up?
Nothing.
How are you?
I'm good.
Yeah, welcome to earGROUND Live.
Thank you for having
Are you
me.
excited?
Sure.
Yeah.
Always.
Is this your first interview of the year?
Definitely.
Yay! Okay, cool. So just tell us a bit more about yourself. Who's Melissa? What is Melissa? And yeah, why are you on earGROUND?
Okay, so Melissa is an artist. I sing. Melissa is a singer, songwriter. I'm also into acting. I'm also into modeling. A lot of things artsy, but I'm here because of my music, because that's my first love. That's what I'm mostly passionate about as far as art is concerned.
Okay.
But yeah.
So your full name is Melissa?
Yeah, my full name is Melissa Shosho.
Okay.
That's my last name.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, that's cool. So when did you start, because in other words, you're pretty much a diverse creative.
Very
so
much.
when did you start or realize you were in love with your first love, which is music?
Okay, so I think I was pretty young. So growing up, before I realized I could actually sing, I used to dance. So I was when I was like really young, probably around 4 or 5 years old, at like family gatherings, family parties, they would call me and say, Gauya Tambe Chichi. And I would get down. I would like just dance. And
You were the life of the party.
exactly, that was like me the whole time. So now, when I then progressed to preschool and then primary school, I always used to get into all like the dancing stuff. Whenever there's a play, I would try and see if there's a dance, if there's something that I can do to do with dance. That's what I liked to do. But I didn't actually know I could sing, but I just liked music.
So how did you discover that?
Then I think maybe sometime when I was around 10, 11, I sang in a play, like just at school, because we were doing this play, and then apparently I needed to dance as usual, and then we also needed to sing. So in this singing, it wasn't supposed to be like perfect type of singing. You know how you can just have kids doing a play and then they have to sing. It's not like, oh, the notes have to be correct. They're just singing.
Yeah,
they're just singing. So then we were all singing, and then we had like little solo parts, and I thought I was just doing a thing. Then when I sang, people were like, who that? But you can sing though, And I'm like, oh, I can. So, and then after that, I then just got like a series of, wow, you can sing. Oh, you have a beautiful voice. Oh, this, oh, that. I'm like, oh, okay. So then I started trying to sing more. I got involved and in like school choir and things like that. And then I discovered, oh, okay, I can actually sing. But I pretty much would just be involved because I was a little, I don't know if shy is the word exactly, but I wasn't sure about the fact that I can actually sing. Like I would just be like, okay, I will sing, but I wasn't really out there up until I got to high school, maybe when I was around 15, 16. And then I I went for a talent show. Then it went pretty well. I didn't win, but it was good for my confidence, because at least I got to the semifinals and that. So it was good for my confidence. And after that, it made me realize, oh, okay.
Maybe
So
I have something.
Yeah, I have something.
Okay, that's very interesting. The typicals usually, I started very young, and did a church choir and stuff, so it's very interesting.
Yeah. I
Okay,
guess.
so what genre are you into mostly?
Okay, so my genre is RnB.
Okay.
And I feel like it's a bit, I don't know what the word is. I can't really say cliche, but like how when people look at you and then you say you sing, and then they're like, oh, so what type of music are you into? Let me guess, R&B. Let me guess this. Like that's it's
stereotype.
That stereotype, and I kind of get it. I do get it. I do get how people kind of classify people or like stereotype people in that way, but for me, it's because that's the music I really resonate with.
Okay.
Even when I write my songs, I write very R&B like stuff. But however, I'm not limited to R&B. I try to, you know, do a bit of Afropop and pop and this and that, you know, like to just be versatile and not be too rigid.
Okay.
But overly, like where my music is really rooted,
R&B.
it's R&B.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so what are some of the projects that you've done? What are some that you've done? To those who don't know you and are wondering, who is this?
Okay.
Yeah.
As a solo, I started recording my own music. I think about it's been 2 years now.
Okay.
So I recorded my first single with Adrian Tate.
Okay.
That was like an amazing experience for me. You know, I was so excited. Like, oh my God, this is so cool. You know, I think that was very exciting for me. Releasing my first single was totally amazing, and from that I did my second single, and it seemed to be very it was doing pretty well on radio, like Star FM. You know, they really pushed, they would play the music, you know, and for me that was really overwhelming. You know, you always want to get response. You want response when you put something out.
True.
Against the world. I need a nigga that will stay with me. Be my baby, start a family. If you ain't with it, baby, take a leave. Or let me long time. I need a nigga that will stay with me. Be my baby, start a family. If you ain't with it, baby, take a leave. Or let me long time. Love me long time. Baby, hold me tightly, 'cause I'm yours and you're mine.
And so my question then is, how has it been generally, like separating yourself from someone else's brand and then finally, you know, having your own brand out and whatever? And like, is it easier to start with an influence kind of guiding you and networking, or would you have preferred starting on your own? Like, what are the pros, cons, and advantages and disadvantages to that?
Okay, so basically when I worked with Cindy, I didn't, maybe I can't really say the pros and cons of having to have been, you know, behind someone's brand, because I can't even say I worked with Cindy for that long.
Okay.
It was, you know, and because at the time I was still really young, I was still in school.
Okay.
So I wasn't really
So
like
it was a casual thing.
thing,
Okay.
and I wasn't always on stage with her, or, you know, it was here and there when I'm free, and then, you know, so I didn't really get the experience of being behind someone's brand.
Okay.
But however, I can definitely say I did learn quite a few things, you know, from that experience, you know.
All right, so before we wrap it up, I have like one random question for you. Who is on your playlist right now that's on repeat, and why?
Okay. I wasn't expecting that.
I know. That's exactly what I'm asking.
There's been two, but Selena Gomez.
Okay, which one?
Lose You.
Okay.
Lose You to Love Me.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, that's just, I don't know, that song just does something to me.
Yes, it speaks to you.
It speaks to me,
Yeah.
like it's just deep. Like I listened to it for the first time and I thought, well, I listened to it whilst watching the video, and I don't know, I could relate to one. I could relate to the song. Two, it's not like it's not a party song. It's not one of those like very powerful, like listen kind of song. No, it's laid back, it's chilled, but it's got all the emotions, right? And you can, it's like when she's singing it, she's translating her emotions, and you feel it.
Okay.
So for me, that was really special.
And the other one?
It's been Chris Brown.
Which one is
Heat.
this? Okay.
I don't know, it's just my song.
Alright.
Alright, yeah, I'm just being silly, but to be honest, I'm like a big Chris Brown fan. I just think he is amazing. Like, do you know how you can watch someone's videos over and over, and you keep thinking, are they you? You know, like low key.
In terms of music in Zimbabwe, because I feel like we're at a time where there's a lot of shift going on in the world generally, but especially our industry and in Zim. So, what would you like to see different, or how would you like certain issues regarding R&B, regarding female artists, regarding Zim entertainment industry? Like, what would you like to see different?
Okay, that's pretty broad. So I'll try and break it down and start with the R&B part.
Okay.
Okay. So generally, I feel like R&B is not very what's the word? I can't say accepted. Not accepted, but it's not very popular. It's not the popular type of genre in Zimbabwe. It is popular in other countries, but it's not very popular in Zimbabwe. And sometimes I feel like people find it hard to connect or to understand. Or you normally get comments like, if you're an R&B artist, you get comments like, oh, she's trying to sing like this. She's trying to sound foreign. She's trying to
comparison.
You know, there's always that constant comparison to maybe like, you know, international artists. You know, so I feel like that would be that's kind of a setback.
Okay.
In a way, and I would like to see that change. I don't know how.
earGROUND Radio. New voices amplified.